The Michelin CrossClimate 2 versus the Continental ExtremeContact DWS 06 Plus, a battle of two very different all-season philosophies. On one side, the Michelin CrossClimate 2, a 3-peak mountain snowflake certified all-weather tyre, engineered to deliver true winter capability while maintaining stability on dry and wet roads. On the other, the Continental ExtremeContact DWS 06 Plus, an ultra-high performance all-season tyre built for sharper handling, stronger steering precision, and sporty road manners. Let's break down where each tyre excels. Throughout this video, the performance metrics are expressed in percentages, with the Michelin CrossClimate 2 set as the reference point at 100%. The data source comes from TyreRack's EV tyre test. In wet braking, the Continental makes a strong statement. It stops 9.5 feet shorter, which translates to roughly about a 7% advantage in emergency braking distance. Subjective wet handling also favors the Continental. It scores 1.3 points higher, translating to about a 7% stronger driver confidence rating. Around the wet handling circuit, the DWS 06 Plus is 1.24 seconds quicker, which roughly equals to 4% faster lap performance. Overall, the ExtremeContact DWS 06 Plus clearly shows stronger wet-focused performance, while the CrossClimate 2 is not far behind. On dry roads, the Continental holds only a slight edge. In dry braking, it stops 1.8 feet shorter, which equals to about a 2% advantage in stopping distance. Subjective dry handling also favors Continental, scoring 0.75 points higher, translating to roughly a 4% stronger handling impression. On the dry handling circuit, the DWS 06 Plus completes the lap 0.37 seconds quicker, translating to also around a 1% advantage. So in dry conditions, the Continental feels slightly sportier, but for an all-weather tyre, it's impressive how close the CrossClimate 2 comes to an ultra-high performance all-season tyre, with very little separating them on dry roads. When it comes to noise, comfort, and ride quality, both tyres scores exactly the same, at 7.25 rating. Snow, this is where Michelin CrossClimate 2 clearly takes control. In snow braking, the Michelin stops 19 feet shorter, translating to about an 18% shorter braking distance. In snow acceleration from 0 to 12 miles per hour, the Michelin reaches 14 feet sooner, which equals roughly a 39% stronger traction performance. Subjective snow handling also favors Michelin by 2 points, delivering about a 10% advantage in driver confidence. Around the snow handling cost, the CrossClimate 2 is 6.55 seconds quicker, translating to roughly about a 11% faster lap time. Overall, the CrossClimate 2 dominates through winter conditions, which makes sense given its 3-peak mountain snowflake certification. On ice, the Michelin again shows its winter DNA. It stops 5.7 feet shorter, translating to about a 12% advantage in braking distance. Mileage is another area where Michelin separates itself significantly. Consumer Reports projected 95,000 miles for the CrossClimate 2 compared to 50,000 miles for the DWS 06 Plus, although the test sizes are different. That's a 45,000 mile difference, translating to roughly 90% longer projected lifespan for Michelin. So for drivers focused on long-term durability, the CrossClimate 2 clearly leads. Efficiency also leans towards Michelin. At 100% battery charge, the CrossClimate 2 delivers 250 miles of range compared to 237 miles for the Continental. That's a 13-mile difference, translating to roughly 5% improvement in efficiency. When it comes to pricing, in the 235/40 R19 size, the Continental ExtremeContact DWS 06 Plus costs 16% cheaper compared to the CrossClimate 2. In summary, the Michelin CrossClimate 2 stands out with its snow and ice capability, longer mileage, and efficiency. I am also impressed how close the Michelin CrossClimate 2 stays to the DWS 06 Plus in its dry and wet performance. On the other hand, the Continental ExtremeContact DWS 06 Plus delivers better wet and dry performance with a sharper, more performance-focused driving feel.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.